Good day, everyone. Before we proceed in the actual reporting, as you can see, I am here at Pagsanhan Falls in Laguna. This is very important thing to know because it is connected to our topic today. Flowing waters like these waterfalls is highly need in in the propagation of electricity in terms of DIY hydroelectric turbines. This is very important because it is very economical friendly to produce electricity unlike to those power electric plants. So let's go to the actual reporting. DIY turbines as a source of hydroelectric powers. As you can see in the pictures, this is the representations of hydroelectric turbines or water flows that creates electricity in their houses. This report is divided into three parts, which is the introduction, importance, and conclusion. We will jump up to the introduction. Hydropower became an electricity source in the late 18th century. A few decades after British-American engineer James Francis developed the first modern turbine. In 1882, the world's first hydroelectric power plant began operating in the United States along the Fox River in the Appleton, Wisconsin. How hydropower works. A typical hydroelectric power plant is a system with three parts. A power plant where the electricity is produced, a dam that can be opened or closed to control the water flow, and the reservoir where water is stored. The amount of electricity that can be generated depends on how far the water drops and how much water moves through the system. The electricity can be transported through long-distance electric lines to homes, factories, and businesses. Other types of hydropower plants make use of the flow of a waterway without a dam. For example, the waterfalls and the rivers. There are not dams. There are bodies of water created by our nature. Did you know that the largest hydropower plants resides among countries of China, Brazil, Canada, United States, and Russia? And the biggest hydropower plant in the United States is the Grand Coulee Dam on the Columbia River in Washington. This is how hydroelectric power system works. Hydroelectric power system, it comes from dam alongside with the turbine where it spins, and if it spins, it creates energy that transports through the transformer, and the transformer's task is to convert the energy to electricity and to deliver it to the homes of the families. Did you know our fellow Filipino invented his DIY hydroelectric turbine for his friend in order to achieve an electricity in their homes? Check this out.
Ito po yung tinutukoy kong sirang portable generator. Tinagal po natin yung takip. Ito naman yung turbine. Saka ito yung alternator. Bibigay ng 12 volt supply. 12 volts lang po. AC. Maximum 15 volts para pumasok sa charging. Ito naman yung galing sa washing machine. Kaya tawag na transmission ng washing machine. Mula sa low speed, papunta sa high speed. At ito yung wiring. Yan po, nakikita po natin na umiilaw. Ito po ay tinatawag na hydroelectric. Energy from water. Free po yan. 24/7 yung gana. Ito po yan, walang battery. DC na po ito.
Ayos, malaking tulong, Kel.
Oh, malaking tulong.
What a brilliant idea by our fellow citizen. I hope he continue to invent things that will represent our nation and to innovate more things in the world in order to help others. We can now proceed to the importance. What is the importance of hydropower? Hydropower has an important role in the world. Through them, they will give light to those people in need that cannot access or pay an electric bill. In order for them to have an electricity, it is very susceptible to all people because people lose residing to the hard access points like in the province. They are very hard to access electricity there. That's why they uses lamps or even candles in order to have light in their home. It is very dangerous because it can cause fire. This DIY turbines project is very applicable to those areas that is around bodies of water like waterfalls, rivers, and also dams. Through this cycle, the production of hydropower will not stop unless the power or the flow of water stops also. And because of this importance, we conclude that these DIY turbines will serve as the main source of energy, especially to those people who do not have access to electricity or do not have even posts in their homes because they were out of civilized places. This project will be the way for them to achieve their lives for their lives. And for the local government, they must use this an alternative way if the allocation of the power plant is very expensive or is not yet available in order to provide electricity for his citizen. And that's all. Thank you.
아침을 깨우는 네 목소리 머리를 빗는 네 빗소리 밖엔 비가 오나 봐 들리는 빗방울들이 땅에 떨어지는 소리 전해지는 전생고